What up, everybody? Houdini Ty helping you escape your 9 to 5. All right, I just got off the phone. I'm talking to this guy for 30 minutes, just about, and he's a young guy and really ambitious. It's really cool. It's very refreshing when young people have such strong desires, because I meet too many young people who have none, like zero. They're like, oh, yeah, I don't know. I guess I just do whatever happens. Yeah, right? But no, this guy, he's about it. He wants to do good things with his life. 23 years old. So, he's got the whole world ahead of him. Yet, like most people, he suffers from barriers, mental barriers. A lot of people that I talk to, they have different barriers. So, he wants to be a real estate investor, this young kid. He wants to be a real estate investor. He's actually going to school right now. And he's going to school for maintenance, right? He's going to school to learn how to maintain buildings and shit. So I'm like, why do you do that? And he's like, well, because, one day I'm going to be flipping properties. What's up, Jeremy? What's up, Judith? He said, one day I'm going to be flipping properties, and I want to know how to do things myself so that when it comes time, I can do it. I can handle it. And I'm like, you know what? That makes sense. Great. Fantastic. I'm like, why don't you invest now? It's always the question, why don't you do it now? Because if that's the dream, right? If that's the pinnacle, why do this extra step? Why not invest now? And it's always the same things, right? The big three. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't have money, and I don't have good credit. Those are always the three. And ask yourself, is it one of those three that's keeping you from investing, right? So for him, it was that. And I told him that I know strategies where you don't need money or good credit, or at least not your own money, right? So I told him. He was like, for real? I was like, yeah, absolutely. But I know them, you don't. It's your job to learn it. It's your job to learn how to do it. So then it's really, I broke it down to him in a way where he realizes that, okay, it's not that I don't have money and I don't have credit, it's just that I don't know what I'm doing, right? Because it all stems from what you know. So he doesn't know what he's doing. So then I'm telling him about my real estate class. And he's really nervous. He's really nervous to get started. And I'm like, why are you so nervous? You know? And then I asked him, how much was your schooling? How much was your maintenance school? And he said it was $15,000. So my man dropped $15,000 to get an education to do something that he doesn't actually want to do. He's just doing it so that when he becomes a real estate investor, he feels like this is the education he needs in order to be safe and secure when he actually does it. Mind you, I am a real estate investor, and I've never been to this maintenance school, right? I'm trying to leapfrog him. I'm trying to make it so that he doesn't have to go this way to go that way. If he's trying to go here, why not just go straight there? Why go this way first and then go there? But it's the weird thinking that we do. We have these weird barriers where he thinks he needs money, he thinks he needs credit, and he thinks, here's the other thing is, and a lot of other people, they think they already know what they're doing. But if you don't have money and you don't have credit, then how do you do the strategy that requires money and credit? Right? So then you end up actually doing nothing for a very long time. And a lot of you guys can relate. If you haven't done anything for a very long time and it's something that you really, really wanted to do, the question is, why haven't you already done it? What is keeping you from actually taking the step? So I continued to talk to him, right? And then his one last little thing was, I want to talk to my grandpa about this because every decision that I make, I usually run by him. And I said, that's great. That's great. But the problem with that one little thing is your grandpa has never come to my class. So any opinion that your grandpa has on the class is from nothing. Because what I've created and what we've all created as a whole in this school doesn't exist outside of this, right? Has that grandfather ever been plugged into a Facebook group a private Facebook group full of real estate investors, over 300? Does your grandpa get plugged into daily mastermind calls that we host every Monday through Thursday at 8 o'clock? Right? Did he ever have a support system like that? Did he ever do strategies where he raised private funds or used hard money? Did he ever do a short sale? Did he ever do a pre-foreclosure? Did he ever do a lease option? Did he ever do a seller finance note? Did he ever do any of those things? And if the answer is no, then his opinion may not be that strong or that valuable. He'll have a strong opinion, but will the opinion be valuable? And that's the key. I've run into other people who will say things to me like, "Oh, Hone, my uncle is a real estate investor, and he told me that I don't need real estate education and that he would show me everything." Okay, great. If that's really the case, then why are you at my school? Why hasn't your uncle already showed you everything? Or why are you even reaching out to me and having this conversation with me if your uncle was already going to do that for you? And even if your uncle says he will do it, will he actually do it? Is he set up with a system and a curriculum to actually show you step by step what to do? I wholeheartedly believe in mentors. But you can have a mentor that sucks. And you wouldn't even know it because you suck more. Right? If he's at a level 3 and you're at a level 2, he seems like God. But because you're at a level 2, you fail to see that he's only at a level 3. You don't realize that he's not at a level 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You don't know what he doesn't know. Again, if he doesn't know how to do lease options, if he doesn't know how to do seller finance notes, if he doesn't know how to do short sales, if he doesn't know how to do pre-foreclosures, if he doesn't know how to do any of that stuff, he can't teach it to you. Right? Make sense? If he can't teach it to you, then you're missing out on a lot. And for the things that he can teach you, does he have a system to teach you? Does he have something to plug you into? Is there a curriculum that you can follow step by step? And is he familiar with what questions that you have that you don't even know you have? Right? Because all too often, I ask people, I'm like, "So what questions do you guys have?" And they're just like, "To be honest, Hone, I don't even know what to ask." Exactly. That's a big problem because you don't know what exists to ask. Right? If I was trying to become like a car mechanic and I didn't know that an alternator existed, but it's imperative for me to like know that exists, I wouldn't know to ask questions about the alternator. I wouldn't know to ask, "Hey, which model alternator goes into that Ford Focus?" Like, I wouldn't know to ask that question because I don't know alternators exist, right? But a skilled mentor will know that I don't know an alternator exists. He will say, "Hey, you don't know this yet, right? But the thing that's charging the battery in your car is called an alternator. And for the Ford Focus, it's model 115. Like, he'll know that I don't even know enough to ask the question. That's a good mentor. So not every mentor is good. Your uncle, great guy, shitty mentor. It's just what it is, right? So just be cognizant of all of the barriers that you put in front of yourself and all of the barriers that come at you that you don't even realize that are going to be barriers. Like, you think your uncle is going to take you places. Really, he's a barrier to your success because he's preventing you from getting a part of something like what I have going on. We are geared up to train you on how to become a real estate investor. We know what you need, even though you don't know what you need, because we've done it already. We know what breakdowns you'll have because we've seen it before. It's a big difference. So that's what happened today. Fun time. And I gotta get ready for class. But in the meantime, I got a couple properties to see. You know, still doing the investor thing. So I got class tonight. I'm gonna be leading the class for all of the brand new people. So if you're brand new, never been to my school, come by. You will see me. I will be talking to you personally. If you want to see me screaming in person, you get to see that tonight. I will have lots of bottles of water and tea so that I don't lose my voice again. Because last week, funny enough, I screamed so much that I lost my voice. So not this time. So if you want to come see that live, come out tonight. If you like this video, be sure to like it a whole bunch. I like, because otherwise I can't see that you're even watching. So make sure you hit that button. Like, you know, just so that I know. It'd be awesome. It'd be good to see who's actually watching, because sometimes I just feel like I'm talking to myself. Because really, I guess I am. Thank you, Calvin, my man. A lot of times, yeah, I just feel like I'm talking to myself, because I am, because you guys aren't responding, right? Every once in a while I'll get a little comment and all that stuff, but it's not the same. So I'm just really going off of my emotions, my feelings. My feelings. Feelings will mess you up, right? Because whether you feel like it's a good deal or not, that's irrelevant. Deals are known to be good or not good based on the numbers, not on your feelings. But too many people, they go, oh, I don't know, I don't feel like this. I don't feel like blah, blah, blah. You know, same thing with this real estate education. It's like, dude, analytically, you join the school, you learn all kinds of stuff that you didn't know before, and you make money. But your feelings are like, oh, Hone, I'm nervous. Hone, I just don't know. Hone, it's my dream. It's my dream to be an investor, but I don't know. Like, see, that's mess you all up. Your feelings are big time barriers. Learn to control those. They call that EQ, emotional intelligence, right? EQ, instead of IQ. IQ is like your regular intelligence. So EQ, it's your emotional intelligence, right? If you can have a handle on that, you could run the world. That's, I guess, even if you can't get a handle on that, you can run the world, but it's way easier because your emotions will mess you up. You do deals based on numbers, right? But your emotions are what allow you to do it or not do it. All right, well, I went on all kinds of tangents, all to say that there are barriers that will mess you up. And the thing is, you won't even know that they're messing you up sometimes. So get around people who know what barriers you're going to run across and break through them, right? Because once you break through them, you get to make money. You don't break through them, you don't get to make money. It's really that simple. And everybody wants to make money? Great. I'm telling you the secret. Break through your barriers and you will make the money. That's all it is. That's all it is. It's simple as that. All right. Well, that's all. Hopefully I catch you guys tonight. If you guys want to see me screaming in live and in color, that is what will happen tonight. So that's at 7 o'clock, 1201 East Wyoming Avenue, Philadelphia, PA 19124. All right. So that's that. All right. Hopefully I see you guys tonight. Peace.